basically, my band's main focus is to spread Christianity as a tool, as like of course as a way of sharing the word of God through music.
Oh.
Uh, so there's a lot of things that I've been to. I'm also into photography, also doing
Mm.
video editing, and as what you guys mentioned, I'm also doing graphic artist. But
Mm.
mainly because of the pandemic, the music got stalled a little bit, and I kind of like focus more on to graphic designing, as you guys have mentioned. I just do vocals, and yeah, I think I'm good at that and doing songwriting as well. So Surebol actually started out as because I have
Ano na
a main band before that, way back in 2014. So,
Hmm.
but my band plays a different genre, which is like new metal. So I'm on to because I'm not sticking into one genre when it comes to music. So at a very young
Oh.
age, I got into like heavy stuff, like metalcore, screamo, emo, those type of things. But
Yes.
my main band during that time is not playing those type of songs. So I kind of like ventured out for some members who would want to play different type of songs because I was kind of like stuck on that music style for quite some time, probably about 5 years or 6 years. So I was looking at some of my friends, who could collaborate with me and playing
Mm.
some songs which is not the typical ones that I play. And we had our first gig. We did a few covers during that time, and I thought it wouldn't work because after our first gig, it kind of like just lasted for, it took at least 9 months before we regroup again. So after that 9 months that we're on, it's not really formal because it's just like a project band. So I thought that dili mo work at atong ang Surebol because some of the members probably because we are new, we are not well adjusted to everyone's attitude. So
Mm.
I didn't really thought that it would work. But after 9 months, a couple of conversations on Facebook that I posted like a video, and the previous members like commented in it. So do you think we can play another gig with this type of songs? And after the first rehearsal, it kind of like worked out. But during the duration of Sureball, we kind of like mixed some members.
Mm.
It took a little while before we really got the perfect uh, set of members to
Mm.
pursue because Sureball before when it started, it's not really as what it is now. It's
Right.
not a Christian band when it started because it wasn't really part of the plan. So after that happened, I kind of like met with a couple of friends, and it's kind of like ironic because the our guitarist right now, Sam and Paolo, are brothers, which is a son. They're both son of a pastor, and I later know, I didn't know from when I recruited our guitarist that he is a Christian, and it kind of like this jive. After that, we started creating songs, and I think for me, I found my purpose creating Christian songs with Sureball because I think everything just made sense. Our drummer is a pastor,
Wow.
and I think everyone was just onto that. Not the fad Christianity type of
Mm.
thing, but we really wanted to devote ourselves into creating songs in glorifying, and probably it's kind of like an awkward type of approach because we're doing it on it's not very typical, because there's like shouting and growling, and we have a different reach when it comes to an audience. So yeah, so I think Sureball just started as a project band, and then it turned out to be something that we have thank because of the opportunities that is given us, to travel, and to, of course, the main purpose is to, of course, share the word of God through our
Mm.
music. You guys can find us all on the social media platforms. For Sureball, we're on Spotify, Deezer,
Oh.
iTunes, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Just type Sureball. It's a very not so hard name to find. So I think Sureball will have I mean Facebook will have a result for us in that one. So for our clothing line, just follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Just search in Sauce Worldwide. And
Mm.
for podcast, Sound of the South Productions, we are on Google Podcast, Anchor, Apple Podcast, all of those social media platforms as well. Facebook, Instagram, just check it out. So you guys can find me there as well.